Hey guys, welcome back. So this week's video is going to be a little bit different than gaming like I would normally do. This week's going to be about my truck. It's not so much a review, it's I got in a wreck. Nothing bad on my side. Had some lady pull out in front of me. I was going to town just to pay a couple bills, but she ended up doing is she cut me off, and the only way to put it was either into her car or into oncoming traffic, so the only choice I had was hers, which was the best bet. It's fixable. It's not like anything else is really broke. It does, I mean, that's a few $100s worth of damage, of course. I'm still waiting on that insurance stuff to come through. So that's probably going to be fun. She did end up telling her insurance that I rear-ended her, which actually I did not. Even the officer said she's the one at fault. Oh, and there's some more damages. Of course, I got this here roll bar. I'm the only one with a roll bar with this style of truck where I'm at. So, you know, it gives it a distinctive character, and I like it. But when I came up into the accident, this bed, when I hit her, it flexed forward, so it hit the back of my cab right here where this roll bar sits, and it did the same on the other side. Now I know this truck's older, it does have previous damage, but it's nothing that would crinkle up the body panels or anything like what it did up in front. But this side you may not be able to see it as well, maybe a little bit, but it also came up and hit the cab. Now that used to not be like that. How I know that for a fact is because I put that roll bar on myself, so I know that stuff wasn't there. Now what I did know what was there is, if you see this bed in the middle, it curves into the front. That was already like that when I got the truck. That's a common thing with trucks like this. These older trucks, people put a lot of weight in them or put a four-wheeler in the bed of them, you know, and they hit the brakes or something, the four-wheeler rolls forward, hits the bed, it'll hit the bed and, you know, curve it inwards towards the back of the cab. But also another thing, it may not look like much, but now these are 35-inch tires. Now they're 35 1250 R20s all the way around, and got a little slice in the sidewall. Now these tires ain't cheap. I mean, used, you can get these things used like with good tread like 200 bucks. But brand new, you're looking at like $400 or $500. Which luckily I do have a spare, but for insurance purposes, I'm leaving it on there. Try to drive it as minimal amount of times as possible, just because of, you know, that can wear out and it can blow and cause me to roll over and wreck, because it is a tall truck. It's, you know, so it's got a high center of gravity, so it's easy to roll over. But anyway, yeah, I'll try to keep you guys updated. I'll go ahead and add in the picture. I've only got one, unfortunately, of her vehicle. Oh, and I did replace this blinker bulb, just so I had a blinker to get home, so I wouldn't get pulled over for another reason. Dang grass and stuff in there, but yeah, you can see also, I know this is a homemade aftermarket bumper, but like right here, may not be able to see it very well, but it bent it. Maybe from this angle. But it curved it in. You can see right where my finger is where it's dented in the worst. So luckily this thing, it took most of the impact, so it's not going to it didn't do any frame damage. I done looked in there, I done got under the truck, looked at the mounts, everything's good, it's still straight. Now the bumper's slightly cockeyed, but you gotta know what you're looking for. I know what I'm looking for, so it doesn't look bad still. It's just right there at the blinker and the quarter panel. Anyway, guys, that's all I'm gonna have this week. I'll keep you guys posted, get you another video up next week. You guys have a great, y'all have a great Easter. It's actually Easter Sunday. And so I know I ain't got a whole lot planned, but I'm gonna try to have me a little bit of fun today. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend and have a good one.